Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to talk about the New World Order organization, as I have entitled it, the resource-based economy, capitalism, socialism, democracy, all these sort of things, because in these recent videos that I've been doing on the resource-based economy, I've been getting a lot of talk how this seems as if it's a communistic, socialistic point of view. So I decided I want to talk further upon that issue, and I'm going to start with the New World Order, as former President Herbert Bush, George Bush Sr., made a speech about 2 decades ago regarding the New World Order. And well, I decided to take that speech and we'll change the words around just a little bit. And well, here we go. We have before us the opportunity to forge upon ourselves and future generations a new world organization. A world where the rule of law, not the law of the globalists, administers conducts of nations' health, peace, and the healing of Mother Earth, as well as other forms of consciousness that need healed. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this New World Organization in a credible use of resources and flourishing the human species to where and whatever it is desired to go. Man, I like that speech. And I know some of you may like it, some of you may not, but that's reality. You can't please everybody and you can't piss off everybody. And in reality, you're going to please some and you're going to piss others off. Big deal. But we'll start with this New World Order thing. And I changed it to organization, not order, because when I look at the word New World Order, it means, first word is new. So something that didn't exist before, something in the transitioning of happening that is obviously new. World, which emphasizes the planet Earth, and order is that of, well, you go do that, you do that. It's like a slavery, a dictatorship to me is the word order, which is why I personally like the word organization over that of the word order. And people are talking about how, well, I'm scared that there's going to be a New World Order. They're going to try to control and enslave us. And that's not the case, because if anything, it's the current world order, or the old world order, because if anything, they're trying to hold on to their dictatorship, hold on to their method of government. That's why I call it either the current or the old world order. And about 3 years ago, May of 2007, I had an interesting amount of instincts coming to me stating that we were moving into a world of communism. And at the time I'm like, what? No. And a lot of times I get instincts like, oh, Montreal Canadiens are going to beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I say to myself, well, obviously that's something I would want anyway, so I'm not going to look too much into it. But originally I don't want communism. After all, we were labeled to believe that communism was such an amazing thing, and we were labeled to believe that democracy was such an amazing thing. And I'll get more into that in just a few moments of time. But the more I look at it, a communism out of love. Well, what is communism? People talk about the resource-based economy being communistic, and they think, or they state, that it is such a terrible, terrible thing. When in definition, communism is the economic system characterized by the collective ownership for common advantage for all members, which is where the goods are equally shared. Does that sound evil? Does that sound destructive to you? And if it does, that's part of your First Amendment, freedom of speech, free will that we all have. So if you are against this socialistic view, you're against this resource-based economy, you are pro-capitalistic, then this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping with your kids that if you are, say you're a rich capitalistic person, you got lots of money, you're able to give your children all the stuff that they need, that you tell your kids not to share. No, you can't have it. It's all about me. It's all about greed. And if, say, the kids come over and they want a glass of soda, you charge them for that soda. It's a capitalistic world. It's all about making profit. So if you go to the store, the grocery store, you paid 35 cents a can, you better be making a markup and selling it for at least 50 cents or something in that nature, depending on how capitalistic that you are. And if you are believing this capitalistic, against socialistic point of views, and say you don't have that much funds, if someone is offering to help you by feeding you, by giving you clothes or anything of that matter, you better refuse, because you're not good enough. You're terrible. And I'm saying that because that's how capitalism seems to work. It's all about me, 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 greed, greed, greed. I gotta have that. I gotta have profit. It's about charging you for this. It's not about love. No, it's not. Maybe there is a form of capitalistic society that can be based upon a higher frequency, and it wouldn't surprise me in a universal, infinite world that it could be, but I personally, as of now, do not see it. No, I don't see it. So capitalism, whether it's the current form that we have, where we have the powers that be that are controlling system, we'll just say an unfree market, or capitalism in a free market, is all about the greed for oneself. It's all about the hatred towards others, and all about profit. How much can I make? How much can I get? How much ammunition can I get? And ammunition is all about money, assets, because the more you have, the easier it is to continuously make profits. You got all this extra income, you take an extra amount, okay, I figure if I spend 800 here, it's going to very easily bring you back 1,300. And the more of the ammunition you have, the more of those projects you'd be able to do. And in a resource-based economy, this is a situation where we can organize and measure, use charts, use data to determine how much food we have, whether we have a scarcity, an over-usage, meaning we have too much food, too little, where if we have too much, maybe we'll focus energy on not creating as much. And if we're in dire need of food, you better get the gardens growing. You better harvest some food some way, somehow, so people can eat. And people talk about a resource-based economy being so evil. Well, how about a painter who spends all of this time making a wonderful piece of art, and he's going to get nothing for it? Well, the way I look at it is, in a society where we share our goods collectively, he's already got his food, he's already got his painting supplies. If he wants to go meet this nice girl, this meet person in Florida or Guatemala or wherever, he can just go. And the painting, the feeling of spending your hard work and seeing someone love for being able to have this painting, that's, to me, what the positive love energy is all about. So I'm going to finish it at this, and I know a lot of people didn't like it, and a lot of people loved it. And that's because I can't please everybody, but I can definitely please some. Take care and have yourself a magnificent day. Bye-bye.